welcome back. You are looking at Nursulton Roziboyev representing Uzbekistan. This is his 47th pro fight. He has experience. He's 2-0 in the UFC. He stopped both of those wins in the first round. There are some supporters sporting the Uzbekistan flag tonight here in St. Louis. But this is the moment that the local Joaquin Buckley has been waiting for. Numansa makes the walk in his hometown. You never quite know what he's going to do next. That's an Uzbekistan flag that he puts across his shoulders. Joaquin Buckley, to me, is not the guy that's going to be intimidated by the moment. Fighting at home is not always the easiest thing to do, but for some fighters, and I believe Buckley to be one of them, it gives them energy. The energy builds. It is a bottomless pool that he will draw from tonight with the support of his home crowd and the moment he's been chasing since this fight card was announced.
100%. The bigger the spotlight, the brighter that Joaquin Buckley shines. He absorbs that energy and he uses it. If I could have a teaspoon of the confidence of Joaquin Buckley, I mean, last time out, he's at a pool party, hours before turning in a lights-out performance against a very dangerous Vicente Luque. Rocks up to the UFC 300 press conference, calls his shot, gets his shot, finds out he's taking on a very scary Uzbeki fighter. But all week long, he has been cool as a cucumber, cool as the other side of the pillow. It's like he knows something that we don't, Michael.
Well, he's been soaking up the moment. And this is his moment. He wanted to be here fighting on this card. And I'm telling you right now, he's a special talent. And he's really starting to come into his own right now. You see the physique, he's so explosive. Knockout power, ever-evolving skill set. Co-main event time.
He has yet to be beat inside the octagon since dropping to the welterweight division. First welterweight trip to the octagon for Nursulton Roziboyev, who's the tallest active welterweight when he makes the start tonight, 7 inches taller than St. Louis's Joaquin Buckley. The reach is the same at 76 inches apiece, and Buckley is a small betting favorite. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. This fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 34 wins, 8 losses, 2 draws, 2 no contests. He stands 6 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Tashkent, Uzbekistan, Nursulton Roziboyev! And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 18 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, Joaquin Numansa Buckley. And when the action begins, a referee in charge, Keith Peterson.
The veteran Keith Peterson's final assignment in the octagon tonight comes in our co-main event. Brooklyn Ren helping to get us started. Joaquin Buckley.
Sir, you ready? Sir, you ready?
His moment has arrived against Nursulton Roziboyev, who's in the black, Buckley in blue.
So Buckley said this week he thinks Roziboyev has bitten off more than he can chew. Said he padded his record on the way to the UFC. Said that he stopping, that he sees openings. Said that if you let Roziboyev, lead the dance, yeah, sure, he can be great. He said, but I'm going to go right at him. I'm going to pick my shots. I'm going to take him apart. There's one thing we know about Buckley. I mean, take one look at the guy. One of the most explosive athletes you're ever going to see. That incredible jumping, spinning knockout over Impakasanganai. But as we said on the wall, Roziboyev, he's special himself as well.
Look to land that counter right. Roziboyev sat down hard on that one. And that's what he's going to try to do as Buckley closes the range here. He's going to look to pick him off on the way in. I mean, the size difference between these two.
5'10" against 6'5". Buckley even said that he thinks Roziboyev is taller than 6'5" because his buddy's about 6'7". He said they were about the same size.
If I counted right, I think that's a 7-inch difference.
Yes.
There you go.
Pretty good at math.
Roziboyev, 3 years full-time in Philadelphia with the team led by John Marquez. Says he loves training with Joe Pfeiffer, calls him the team captain. And he had a teammate that trained extensively with Sean Brady that got him to Philly.
Sorry, Buckley. Great movement side to side. But he gets it. In hard, exploded all the way through it. Now the long legs with somebody with a great guard can be a real issue. So he's gone to takedown, but he's got to be careful here.
And as we said, Roziboyev, 20 submission wins to his credit. Even for a big guy, for a long guy, he is very dangerous off of his back. So Buckley needs to mind his P's and Q's here.
And his arms and neck.
That as well. All the joints, every single one.
Round 1. As Buckley keeps his head down. Locks his hands behind the back of Roziboyev.
Yeah, he wants to get those arms free. Right now, the overhooks on Roziboyev, that's preventing him. But now they're out. Now he can go to work. Now he can start to elbow. Now he can look to finish the fight exactly like he did against. Who can? Wow, return fire from Roziboyev. Kills it. Listen to this crowd.
He ran through him like a Mack truck. That was insane.
He got cracked, he got wobbled, he went forward and got the takedown. Oh, that big shots. Watch the triangle.
Buckley is 5-0 in his UFC career when landing a takedown. He's landed 2 in the first 3+ minutes. Crowd's insane right now. Buckley's bandwagon has been growing coast to coast and probably worldwide. And certainly in the epicenter here in St. Louis.
The man is so charismatic, he just oozes star power. He lights up any room that he walks in at the fire means. He brought in a big ghetto blaster, or a boombox as they might call it now. Doing a little dance for us and stuff. But he backs it up, he backs up all that talk.
He's a show everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
60 seconds left in round 1. We have yet to see Nursulton Roziboyev fight in the second round in the UFC.
Yeah, Roziboyev, 2 first-round stoppages. Last time, Cedric Dumas, beautiful uppercuts. Finished it in his UFC debut, caught the kick, right hand, sat him down. So he's got power himself.
Roziboyev told us this week he wants to stay active in both divisions, wants to be a contender at welterweight, and said he'll turn it around and fight in New Jersey if they need him at middleweight. He's got his hands full right now after dealing with some pressure from Buckley.
So Buckley's doing the right thing, staying all the way out, away from that reach advantage that Roziboyev has until it's time to go. Then he's all the way in. And he's getting in with fast feet, but he ain't an uppercut there.
Buckley swinging big as he tried to get into range. Final seconds ticking away of round 1. Round 2 coming up.
Only $5, one for junior.